James Harden gave Houston quite the jump start, with 22 of the team's 50 points in the third quarter, as the Rockets cruised past the Minnesota Timberwolves 119-100 on Monday night to take a 3-1 lead in their first-round playoff series. Chris Paul scored 15 of his 25 points in the near-record third for the Rockets, who turned a 50-49 halftime edge into a 31-point advantage after the torrid 12-minute span. The only team in the history of the NBA playoffs with more points in one quarter was the Los Angeles Lakers, who scored 51 points in the fourth on March 31, 1962, in a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Houston beats Minnesota 119-100, scores 50 points in third quarter. 0-35 Harden finished with 36 points on 12 for 26 shooting. Clint Capella added 14 points and 17 rebounds. Eric Gordon finally got going with 18 points off the bench, and the Rockets easily recovered from their rough start. Karl-Anthony Towns had 22 points and 15 rebounds for the Timberwolves, who were dominated on both ends of the floor during the decisive third and missed 14 of 21 shots over several panicked possessions. The Timberwolves rebounded from their two defeats on the road by matching the Rockets with 15 makes from three-point range in Game 3, a startling development considering the Rockets led the league in that category during the regular season and the Timberwolves were last. Wolves start strong. D. Wisely took another tack for Game 4, attacking the basket in the first half with relentless abandon and plenty of success, while Towns watched most of the first quarter from the bench after picking up his second foul less than 3 minutes into the game. Derrick Rose, who finished with 17 points and 6 rebounds, was the catalyst off the bench with multiple muscle-his-way-in layups on both fast breaks and in the half-court. Starting point guard Jeff Teague, meanwhile, had only 2 points on 1 for 7 shooting while fighting through an injury to his right pinky finger. The Wolves were in front by as much as 36-29, but with as poorly as the Rockets were shooting, they needed a larger lead than that. They went 21 for 44 from the field, 47.7% in the first half, but with all the layups and putbacks in the mix, they easily could have made more. Trevor Ariza made the first 3 three-pointers tried by the Rockets, who then missed on 13 of their next 14 tries from behind the arc. Harden didn't make a basket until 5:57 remained in the second quarter, when his 10-foot floater fell in to cut Minnesota's lead to 39-37. Swished one of his signature step-back three-pointers on the next possession, and Houston was right back in front to sow the seeds for the staggering third quarter. Just like in Game 2, the Rockets raced out of the gate after the half. Harden scored 17 of their first 20 points. Wolves star Jimmy Butler, on the other hand, started forcing off-balance shots. Teague and Paul, the two former Wake Forest point guards, engaged in some intense trash talk. Paul baited Teague into a pushing foul for a pair of add-to-the-pile free throws. Gordon tacked on another three-pointer at the buzzer for the 100-69 lead. Jazz rout Thunder Donovan Mitchell scored 33 points to lead the Utah Jazz to a 113-96 win over the Oklahoma City Thunder on Monday night. Joe Ingles scored 20 points while Rudy Gobert added 16 points and 10 rebounds. Ricky Rubio chipped in 13 points, 8 assists and 6 boards. Utah takes a 3-1 series lead back to Oklahoma City. Game 5 is on Wednesday night. Paul George scored 32 points and Russell Westbrook added 23 points and 14 rebounds to lead the Thunder. Oklahoma City lost its third straight in the series after shooting just 39% from the field. The Thunder opened up a 26-19 lead late in the first quarter when Carmelo Anthony capped a string of 3 straight Oklahoma City baskets with an alley-oop layup. They held on to the lead for much of the second quarter until Utah finally woke up on offense. Starting with Rudy Gobert cutting to the rim for a dunk with 3:45 left in the second quarter, the Jazz scored on 11 straight offensive possessions to blow the game wide open. Ingles fueled the surge by hitting 3 straight three-pointers to put Utah in front 58-52 before halftime. Physical affair it finally culminated in another Gobert dunk that punctuated a 20-3 run extending over the second and third quarters that gave Utah a 67-52 lead. The Jazz led by as many as 21 points in the third quarter. Utah went up 87-68 when Mitchell drained a jumper and then fed Ingles for a three-pointer on the ensuing possession. Physical play and heated emotions characterized the game. Both teams picked up 2 technical fouls before halftime. Then Jay Crowder was ejected with a technical foul with 5:30 remaining in the fourth quarter.